Welcome back to Pungent Unboxed. Today we will answer all your questions about
Muay Thai fighting in Thailand, and we have prepared 10 mostly asked questions. So let's begin. So the first question is from Patrick from the Netherlands. Can I fight also as an amateur?
to fight as an amateur is possible, but to be honest, you have to prepare also around 1 year before. So we had some customer, they fight or they train 3 months and they have the first fight, but in my view, the best is if you train at least 1 year to be ready to fight in Thailand. And we have several kind of fights, so you can start with fighting at our soy fights in our gym. So there is not so much pressure as when you have to go to the stadium. And second option is to join the stadium. There you have professional fighters, and yeah, you have to against like a Muay Thai fighter from Thailand with a lot of experience that you have to be prepared you against like a professional fighter. So, and this is not a joke, and yeah, we really recommend to prepare 1 year, and after you can come to Thailand, train few weeks with us, and we can see you are able to fight, and it's possible to fight as an amateur, but prepare you right. So for an amateur, it's actually possible, and you are welcome. So I hope to see you soon at Pungent Gym.
So the second question, Marie from the Netherlands. How many fights can I make on my stay?
So if you are a professional fighter, you are able to fight every 3 weeks. This is a regulation in Thailand. And of course, if you not have a cut or you not get knocked out, you are able to fight every 3 weeks. If you get knocked out or you have some damage from the fight before, so you have to wait until you are ready, but at least below or like the regulation in Thailand is every 3 weeks, but in not the professional stadium, you can actually fight every week when you want, or every day. This is up to you then.
Next question. Question number 3, Christopher from Germany. How much I can get per fight?
So if you fight in Thailand, it's also depend on your experience. You have fights already in Thailand, so then you know already the questions. But for a beginner or someone have some fights in Europe, they start a career in Thailand, they get normally in the stadium around 5,000 baht to start, and normally you have to share with the gym, so it's depend on the rule from the gym. In our gym, we pay 80% to the customer, or actually 80% to our fighter. 20% we will use for take care and prepare you for the fight, like hand wraps, the oil, the trainer, we pay the trainer as well, and this is depend on the gym. But yeah, when you start, it's around 5,000 baht, it's going up to 30,000 baht, and if you become a name in Thailand, you can go up to actually to 500,000, but this is like really the top stars in Thailand. So overall, we can say around 10,000 baht.
All right, next question. Question number 4, Daniel from United States. Where I can fight?
Where you can fight. When you train on Koh Samui, it's the easiest way you fight on Koh Samui. So we have 2 stadiums here, and this is the Betbansha Stadium. This is the professional stadium. There we have check weight and is regulated from Bangkok. And if we can, we always join this stadium. We are professional and we want to make professional Muay Thai. So this is the stadium number 1. For number 2, we have the Samui International Stadium. This is like a little bit more the local stadium. It's also interesting for beginners or someone not want to have too much pressure in the beginning, but this is no check weight, so sometimes the weights is a little bit different. Also the opponent sometimes changes even on the same day, the opponent. And in Bedbansha, if we have the opponent, normally we need around 2 to 3 weeks, and the opponent that one will change if not something happens. So then we have the third opportunity. This is in our gym. There we have the soy fight. This is really for beginners and only for our customer. So once a month you can find on our website, we have the dates when we have the soy fights. If you train here around 3 weeks and you want to try how looks like when you enter the ring, you can go or you can join our soy fight. So we have these 3 options for fighting in Koh Samui. And of course, if you are professional and you want to become a name in Thailand, we can go after also to Bangkok, to the TV station or Rotterdam World Series, whatever, but normally the career starts first on Koh Samui until you get the name.
Okay, next question. Question number 5. Chris from Italy. What kind of opponent will I get?
The opponent is actually what I say in our gym is like locals fighters, amateurs, like someone trained with his father at home to, this is not the real fighters. This is something like also amateur as our customer. Then in the international, there is mostly trainers around Samui, they fight, and some rookies like newcomer fighters, young fighters you will against, and the level there is quite good. About they have experience, but mostly they not train so much anymore and not so focused. And then in Bedbansha you have actually the professional fighters. So to be honest, all fighters in Bedbansha they not go without preparing, and the most of them, they have over 100 fights, same as our trainers. If they fight in Bedbansha, they train for this fight and they have a lot of experience. So, and in Bangkok is all professionals, same as them. They train every day, they run every day, and this is the highest level in Thailand. Same is in one championship, they train every day to the fight. So you can get all the levels with you in Thailand, and we're sure we will find a good opponent for you.
All right, next question. Come to question number 6 from Martin, Germany. Can I live in Thailand as a fighter?
To live as a fighter in Thailand is possible. The problem is a little bit the income. So for Thai people, they live very simple. They not have expensive room. If you come from Europe and you want to live like the same style as a fighter in Thailand, is in my view quite difficult. About they live really simple with they have mostly a mattress and a fan, and they grow up like this in the gym. So for them is that normal, but for someone from Europe, they not can stay and focus of training and fighting and to be relaxed enough. But of course, if you have some saving, you can stay as a fighter in Thailand. We recommend to find a job you can make online. About you cannot work in Thailand and to be also a fighter. About you need to train twice a day, and so you are not able to work somewhere. About the work in Thailand is normally 8 to 9 hours, so there is no space to train anymore. And if you can work online, you have the opportunity in between the training to make some pocket money to pay your rent, and the income is actually your money from the fight. This is around 10,000 baht or less, and maybe you get some sponsor, maybe the the gym will sponsor you a bit is depend on the contract you have with the gym.
Question number 7 from Livia from Italy. How do I need to prepare if I want to fight in Thailand?
If you want to fight in Thailand, we recommend to prepare 1 year at least, but of course you have to make pad work at home. So if you're not trained in Thailand before, so we recommend to make 5-round pad works at home. Also sparring, about the most difficult part is the 5-round fights. And the second is we go run every day. In the morning is around 1.5 kilometer. In the afternoon we run 4 kilometer. And what I know, or what is my experience in Europe, we not run so much about the weather, and for some customer it's a bit difficult if we run every day and they're not get used to it before. So we recommend prepare with sparring, 5-round pad work, then run every day if you can 5 kilometers, and for part if you have partners to make clinching, they have experience from Thailand, spar with them and clinch with them every day. This is the most difficult part.
Come to question number 8. Edward from England. What happens when I get injured? Will I get covered?
You not really get covered. Of course you have, or we recommend to make a healthy insurance. So if something happens, you can go to the hospital. You cannot join the hospital with the Muay Thai pants and tell you had an accident or you fall down from the stair. The most accident or the most injured we have in the fights is cuts. And all the cuts we cover, all the cuts we stitch at the stadium. So in the stadium we have a doctor. Even on our soy fight, if someone have a cut, we stitch after the fight, and so it's not a big problem. So we not have much injuries. To be honest, was only one time I have to go with some customer in the hospital in the last 8 years. So it's actually not a big deal, but make sure you have a healthy insurance, and the stitch we will take care in the stadium.
All right. So we come down to question number 9. Connor from the United States. Can I get a sponsorship if I fight for your gym?
This is possible. We make also sponsorship, but normally it's like you come as a customer to our gym, you fight 1-2 times, and if you're really good, we can see the opportunity. We come to you, or you can ask how it's possible to get the sponsorship, or normally we know which one we want to sponsor or which one we want to take care. Of course, you have to be young. For us, we want to take care of young fighters, and we want to give them the opportunity to grow. So every fighter around 18 to 21 are welcome. We try to give them the opportunity to stay in Thailand, to fight here, and there we can make a sponsorship in kind of training and material. That's but we don't give sponsorship when someone requests per email or in Instagram, whatever. We really want to see how is this person is fit for us, and this is normally how works everywhere in the gym. You join the gym, and if you are good and you get attention, the gym owner or the gym trainers there will contact you. So make sure you train right and hard and show us that you want to become the next champion in Thailand.
Okay, we come down to the last question. Question number 10. Marco from Mexico. The fights in Thailand is just for show or real?
No, this is a question I get almost every week here about some customer get a bit confused. in the first round in Thailand, they not really fight hard. Like many customers that join a Muay Thai fight, they know maybe boxing or kickboxing from the TV, and there is like normally 3 rounds, and from the beginning is like action. And in Thailand, the first round is kind of a warm-up, and they not really fight hard, so it looks like, oh, they not want to fight, or they make some sparring or like light fights, and then in the second round start the fight. Number 3 is intense, 4 is intense, and then in the 5th round normally that the fighters know who win. And sometimes it happens if one really know he win, the other one not really fight again, the winner dance around about he win already. And it looks like for some customer, oh, this was only a show, they not really want to fight about. Yeah, of course it's intense, but I never see like in the stadium fake fights, not here in Samui. Or the fighters, they train and they want to win. Yeah, mostly the family come in the stadium, and of course some fighter maybe not so. Some fighters not so intense in training, or they need the money. About many fighters that live only from fighting, and this is also the reason they fight in Thailand, and they not risk their life until everything, you know. But at the end, I can say on Samui, I never saw a fake fight, and everyone joined the ring. They know what's happened. It's not a joke, and this is not a, yeah, this is a really hard sport, and there is nothing to fake.
All right, I hope that answers all your questions.
If you have more questions, leave a comment and we will answer all your questions again about fighting in Thailand. And make sure you subscribe now to the channel for the next Q&A about
benefits of living in Thailand.
And hope to see you back.